Good morning. It's Tuesday, 9 a.m. Eastern Time. Sorry about yesterday, Monday. My sister-in-law left from vacationing with us on yesterday. I had to take her to the airport, and it just was a busy day. It's been actually the past week has been busy, but so much fun. We're going to talk about a lot of stuff. We discussed a lot of stuff. My sister-in-law is brilliant. Anyway, we'll talk in a minute. So good morning, everyone. I hope your past weekend was wonderful. The past week, there's been a lot going on in my life. It's been all of it's been just amazing. So we're gonna just get started. I want to wish you a wonderful Tuesday. I hope this week treats you well. So my sister-in-law, like I said, visit this past weekend. It's my husband's sister, of course. So it's my sister-in-law. She's from New York. So she came down. She actually flew in from Puerto Rico to Florida to visit us for almost a week. We did so many things, had a little party for her. She met some of my friends. We're going to talk about that as well. We sat out on the balcony, drank coffee, and did a little just pilling around the community. And it was a wonderful, wonderful visit. So we're going to discuss all of that in just a moment. But I do want to say to everyone that we still have the Jamaica hurricane victims and survivors, survivors in our prayers. If you have anything that you want to donate, please look out for some of the local churches that are collecting things to send to Jamaica, so that just you can be involved with this horrendous event that has happened there. So keep them in your prayers and do what you can do. Also, I hope you have taken the advice that I gave you a week ago about keeping perishables in your car. Believe me, you're gonna see somebody that's in need. Unfortunately, that's the way of the U.S. and in the country and the world. I'm sure there's homeless everywhere, but we know for a fact that we have a terrible homeless issue here in the United States. And I hope that you can just keep a couple of canned foods, whatever you can in your car. Pack of sanitary napkins, things that a lady would need for personal issues. Sanitizing lotion, basically, tissues, deodorant, various things like that someone would need that they normally don't get. So those items are really needed. Just keep one of those. Even just keep one of those items in your car if you see someone that is homeless or that they are in need, that you can pass that along to them. So please, if you can help out with that, that will be a great thing. And it's going to make you feel good along with helping. Okay, next, talking about helping, the United States is in this crisis right now that people are not getting food stamps, or they're just getting food stamps, but they didn't get all of their food stamps. That still is an issue. If you have any donations that you can afford to kind of pass on, the local churches are doing it. Even radio stations are collecting food. Some local stores are collecting food for people in need. So keep those people in mind as well. It's just a bunch that's going on in the world right now, and we need to help out and connect as a community. At least in this, if we can't connect with anything else, let's connect with feeding people and taking care of people in that way. So just remember that there are people here at home as well that are in need, and just do what you can. So on to my week with my sister-in-law, which was amazing. Thank you so much, Lillian, for visiting. It was just a fabulous time. We all enjoyed it. She got to see my daughter, went to Tampa. But let's start out with the first day that we were here, that she arrived. So she arrived, and we gave her a little party at the pool. I invited a couple of my girlfriends over. We actually got an award, even though it was kind of cold. We had lots of food to share, drinks to share. I don't drink, but I'm not knocking anybody. Everybody had a good time. But while we were at the pool party for my sister-in-law, one of my girlfriends came over, of course. So I love all my friends, and Karina came over, and Karina is a storyteller. Now, I wouldn't have said it as a storyteller because I'm not like as in tune as my sister-in-law is, but I know that she tells great stories. I mean, when she tells you a story, it's like so funny, but it's so true. It's actually real life events that she's sharing with us, but she tells it in a way that is comical, sometimes sad, but most of the time it just keeps you laughing and just and thought and it can give you a thought, I guess, thought processing kind of thing, because when she says it, you're like, what did she say? You know, what does she mean by that? But my sister-in-law picked up on that right away, and she just tuned into her and told her, you are a natural storyteller. And I agree. I was like, that is exactly what she is. She's a storyteller. She shares her life in such a way that it reads like a story, like something that naturally comes out of her mouth, and and it just embraces you and keeps your attention. And I want to share that with you, Karina, because my sister-in-law really, really enjoyed speaking with you and hearing your stories, and just love meeting both you and Sylvia at the party. So she really wanted to stress that you are indeed a storyteller, and you may want to hold on to that. That may be some kind of hobby or something that you can pursue with that. I don't know, but I just wanted to share that with you and share it with everybody, because you don't know what people have in them. You don't know what talent they have until you actually start talking to them and listening to them. It's the listening part, listening for those little things that are just special to that particular person. So we had a fabulous time at the pool. We stayed out there for probably, I don't know, about 3 hours or so. Ate, drank, laughed, danced even, tried to do the boots on the ground, which was very, very funny. But we had a good time. So thank you so much, Lillian, for sharing that and making me aware, to be aware more of things that people say, and listen to people what they're saying as well. So thank you again for that insight. So moving on with the vacation that my sister came down here to enjoy herself in Florida. We went to the state park, Wekiva State Park. Beautiful park. We walked the trails. We went to the springs. It was just beautiful. But as we were on this walk through the woods, with signs saying beware of bears and beware of alligators, which was like a little scary. But we kept on walking through the woods. But we met a man, because we were a little lost, and he said, "Oh, you're going the wrong way. You need to go back this way to go on to this lake we wanted to see." So the gentleman sparked up a conversation with us, asking us where we were from and all of that. Somehow we got on a conversation of Italy, and my sister-in-law actually, prior to her visiting Puerto Rico, she actually was in Italy, and he had visited or was from Italy. I think he was Italian, and they discussed pasta, how to make it, and it was just a nice little meet in the woods, conversating with this gentleman. So we continued walking in the woods, watching out for the bears and the alligators, and yeah, but really not. We were actually having a great time and conversing and just enjoying nature. And here we meet another gentleman. And this gentleman actually was on the phone with him if he knew where the lake was, or how far around the lake was the walk. But he had just gotten on the phone, so we just kept walking. And he actually caught up with us after his phone call and apologized for not being able to talk with us at the moment. But as we were talking, he was telling us that the phone call was about his hotel, the water or the beach around his hotel, along with the pools. A couple of pools that were in the hotel were the levels of whatever goes into the water were wrong, and they had to shut down those pools at the hotel until tomorrow, like the next day. He wasn't upset. I mean, he was upset, but he was like not frantic about it. He was the manager or the runner of that hotel. But what he said to us next was that he had I want to say a stroke or something that left him. It had him not being able to breathe. He said he couldn't breathe. He was just there without breath. And he said, when you go through something like that, you don't fret or you don't worry about a lot of other stuff that's going on. So he was like, tomorrow I'll be back. I'm 300 miles away from the hotel. I can't get there, very fast, and they've got it taken care of. I'm just going to enjoy this park, and I hope you ladies enjoy the day as well. That struck us so powerfully, that he expressed that to us and he shared that with us, that life is so precious that you have to, like I always say, enjoy the moment that you are in. He was enjoying the moment that he was in, even though there was chaos where he was from. So just keep those things in mind, that life is just wonderful. Enjoy it. Take the moments one at a time. You may be in a bad moment at this time, but you never know what's going to happen. So try to make the best of that moment. I know sometimes it's hard. I've been there, and I'm sure I'm going to be there again. Unfortunately, life just takes you with those roller coaster of things, up and down and up and down. And just remember that there is a higher power as well. I keep saying that. I am a believer, and there is a higher power that will help you through these situations. So just if you think about when you're in that situation, like this gentleman that said he could not breathe. He could not breathe. But he was walking in that park that day, enjoying himself with his little flip-flops on, because that's how we walk in Florida. So anyway, I just wanted to share that with you, our walk in Wekiva Park. Beautiful park. You must visit one day. My sister-in-law and I spent many mornings and afternoons and evenings on that balcony, my balcony. We enjoy it. I enjoyed it. She enjoyed it as much as I did. I do. We sat there. We had our coffee. We had dinner out there days. So we had many conversations, and I shared a lot with her. She shared many things with me. But one of the things that I shared with her was my desire to do improv. I do this podcast, and I just kind of do it on a whim. I kind of just talk about various things that I like to talk about, and I love it. But I think the improv would help me with this podcast and other things in my life, as far as communication. So she motivated me to enroll in an improv class. So that's exactly what I am doing. I sent off for some information via the internet to a improv company here in Florida, in my area. They wrote me back and just asked me what day I wanted to come for my improv class. It's a free class just to get to see if I like it or what I think about it. And so I will be going to an improv class very soon. Thank you for that motivation, Lillian. And I'll let you know how it goes. I may even take my phone. Of course, I'm gonna take my phone with me, but I may even be able to videotape a little bit of it and share it with you when I go to the class. So thank you again, and that is something that I have been thinking about, but had forgotten about until we was just talking on the balcony, and I mentioned it, and she just said, "Yeah, girl, you should sign up for improv." Then she started sending me all kinds of improv information via text messages, and I appreciate it because I'm going to look at all of them. I did find that one, but there are other ones that you could just kind of go to a night and kind of walk up on stage and just do some improv with a cast. So I will be doing that as well. So you don't know who, when, what is going to motivate you, but I have been motivated and I am ready to go. Well, to end this little podcast today, I want to tell you my little funny. So I decided to put my tree up because my sister-in-law was coming, so it can be like a celebration of Christmas while she was here. So I take my Christmas tree. I know I've got my Christmas tree. Got my Christmas tree box. I got it down, put it up, plug it in. It's one of those pre-lit Christmas trees where each part has the lights already on it. They're all white. Well, I plugged mine all up, and guess what? The middle part came on and nothing else. So I had to go out and buy a string for the top, a string for the bottom, and make it all light up. So finally I got that. Now I'm going in my closet to find my box of decorations. I'm excited. I'm looking. I find absolutely no box, No decorations, nothing. I mean, I don't know what happened with the box. I think we lost it in the move. We got thrown away. I don't know. But I've got a Christmas tree up. I've got lights on it. And I went to Walmart and I just got one little string of some like decorations on it. A ornament that I had, I don't know how that one survived, but I got this one ornament that I have. It's beautiful. It's like an antique that my husband and my picture is in. My friend, I think it was Sylvia, gave my husband a ornament that has his name on it. It says about his name, it's Noel on it, for Christmas. And we had that. And then my sister-in-law, when she came, I was telling her the whole story about my ornaments, and she said, girl, wait a minute. She unwraps two ornaments that she had for me. So those two ornaments on the tree. So I have 4 ornaments on the tree and one little string of garland of colorful balls. That's it. But I have a good friend, and she's going to let me look through all of her Christmas decorations and choose what I want from it. So that's my funny, although it wasn't funny. I still love Christmas. She still enjoyed the Christmas tree. It still looks okay. It's not grand, but it's simple but cute. So what I really want to do is also start collecting ornaments for my friends or my family. If you have if you have a present, you want to give me a present for Christmas, before Christmas, so I can put it on my tree, give me an ornament, please. Anyway, I love you guys. I hope you have a wonderful day. Just remember, life is too short. Enjoy every moment of it. I'm Lady T, and this is Life with Lady T. Take care and have a wonderful Tuesday. Bye. Sorry for the delay.